Well, good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. Just want to jump on for a quick wee video this morning. This week, if you're following me on Instagram and things, I've been posting quite a lot around journaling and celebrating your successes. And I've been putting together questions for some clients as their personal development coach. And everything that I will practice with clients and what I do with them is things that I've done myself and things that I currently still do. It was to help me come out of the place I was at and the place I was where I was feeling unfulfilled and I was stuck in my life, and how I came out of it. And a lot of it's around the questions we ask ourselves. And it's funny, I want to share this one with you. So this week I was going through some questions, and one of them was, what is your greatest achievement? What was your greatest achievement? And I tend to go with the first answer because that's something that needs to come out. And I wrote down, it was when I scored the winning goal for my local football team when I was 14 that got us into the finals in Kerry, County Kerry. We'd won some championship to get into the finals in County Kerry. And then I continued writing. It was the first time I ever felt anyone recognise me. And then I finished writing that sentence and I was like, where did that come from? It was the first time I felt anyone recognise me. That hadn't came up in my psyche before. And then I thought to myself, that's right. I remember now, as a 14-year-old, feeling I was invisible. I remember feeling I was invisible in my home. I remember I was feeling invisible to friends. I haven't achieved anything. I wasn't anybody. And when I'd scored that goal in that football tournament, and I got all the adulation of my teammates and managers and everyone pat me in the back and thinking it was great. And I was so excited that I felt like, Jesus, people know who I am now. And that was just my perception of it as a 14-year-old. So by asking that question, it unlocked that. And when I started giving it more thought, it then took me to the excitement of me going home to tell my parents. And I remember one of the managers saying to me, I'm going to buy your dad a drink tonight in the bar. And I went home and I said to my dad, David scored this goal and all. And I was like, oh, that's great. And then I said, there's one of the guys going to get you a drink tonight in the bar. And my dad started going, who was it? Who is this here boy in the bar? Who was he going to do? What's he going to do? He was going to buy me a drink. He started asking me all these questions around it. And it brought me back to feeling then. I remember at that time thinking, is my dad more interested, God rest his soul, on the person who's going to buy him the drink or me scoring the goal? And that was my perception of it. He was totally delighted I'd scored the goal, but I remember as a 14-year-old thinking, he's more interested in that than he is in me actually scoring it. And that's how my mind had worked. So I'd even sabotaged that success. So when we ask ourselves the right questions, it can really just unlock a lot of things within inside us. And it made me put that to peace, because I was like, Jesus, that was just my perception of all of that at that time. And for whatever, when you ask yourself these questions, these things are meant to come out of you. And then you make a lot more sense of them. And you see them from a different perspective than the 14-year-old. So I'm seeing them from a different perspective than the 14-year-old who was maybe just sensitive to that situation, that I had wanted to be recognised. And as soon as somebody asked me a question about something else, I thought, oh no, God, no, nobody actually cares about what I've done. So that's one of the keys to journaling. Journaling is good to have things you're grateful for, things you celebrate your successes and all. We need to do that. But then there's another level to it of questions we need to ask ourselves that will unlock things inside us. And I go back over journaling questions. I have so many of them. It depends on my clients and what they're having, but even for myself. And I would go over them and I would come up with maybe different answers under different times. It depends where I am in my life at that time. But it was funny there, what was your greatest success? It was scoring the goal as a 14-year-old from a local club. It was the first time I felt recognised. It was the first time I felt anyone recognised me. That was mad. And then one sentence took me to my thought patterns at that time. So yeah, when we're feeling unfulfilled and we're feeling stuck in our lives, it's just about maybe trying to get some help and guidance to come out of that. And that's what I've developed as a personal development coach. But yeah, very interesting. I just thought I would share that one with you. The right questions will unlock the right answers. But listen, enjoy your day, enjoy that great weather we're having at the minute, or wherever you are in the world, and peace and love.